The last episode of The Bad Guys opens up as we see the bad guys gently carrying a statue inside, but it turns out the house seems a bit filled with too much stolen items. At some point, Wolf happens to see a letter that has been lying there over a month now, as it's from his dearly departed mentor DB Cougar, who wills Wolf his greatest achievement. Yet Wolf takes it as a final challenge as he brings out a device that shows them an holographic map, which Wolf figured it corresponds with the latest news, where Tiffany says DB Cougar had just stolen load of gold bullion. Gold medal bar that worth $50 billion, which makes him the top one criminal in the worst list. For them to get the inheritance, they'll have to get an item from a heist to get each code, where the dots guide them to where the items are, setting a tight deadline stating they have one try to press the code by midnight or the gold self-destruct. Even so, Wolf tells them if they all could pull this heist, the bad guys would actually be in the big league as history would finally know who they are. At the meantime, Wolf goes on to plot the heist where he declares the mission a heistathon. The heist happens to be in the museum where Shark has to do a guard shift change to pull it off as they proceed inside, where they saw item is the sad boy painting where they're really tempted to cry. Despite it, they manage to grab the painting as they execute the area. Webb brilliantly uses a phosphorus light to reveal the hidden number. In spite of what they've got, Wolf suggests they split up to hasting the heist before midnight, agreeing to meet at the location of the last item, saying tonight has to be the night that counts. Anyways, Wolf pairs with Snake where their mission is in Snake Mom's house, whom they have visited and studied all her traps as they manage to make it into her office where Snake holds the item, finding out it's his mom's as he accidentally drops it. Mrs. Serpentina seems to know about the bullion bar as she happens to know the number, but doesn't want to spill until she strikes a deal to take a 90-10 split, but Wolf suggests a 15% cut and Snake's precious ball, convincing Snake they can steal it back as she finally tells them the number is a 3. To the other item, Shark and Spider pairs as the item happens to be in an arcade where Shark struggle to get hold of the teddy until Spider designs a spider coin, slotting it in, but no lucks. Spider gets fed up as she improvises, making her way inside as she brilliantly grabs the bear outside where she now gets it to 7. To Piranha, his mission clearly takes him back to the house as he notices Spider doubled the security lock, although figures he could enter from the firehouse, but gets spotted by the security drones who thinks is an intruder. Even so, he finds his way in. Losing hope, Piranha takes coffee to stay focused as he finds a necklace but wasn't sure of the number, although the drones come back, shooting lasers at Piranha as one accidentally touches a gas, exploding their home. Piranha goes to pick them up, although felt novice even after seeing how Wolf seems happy about the loot in the house, until the Night Owl comes mocking them about being less. Although Wolf didn't understand until he looks at Piranha, admitting it's true, but wasn't his fault as he puts the blames on Spider's drone. Wolf felt down, but as Webbs notices the last item seems to be moving, they get determined as the item is exactly on the Night Owl's car, although didn't let it go without a fight as they managed to hide from them before going to the destination. They used the codes from each item to get access into the building. Only to their shock, they found only a mirror instead of bullion bars. They all seem down again up until when Spider understands the letter, letting him realize DB Cougar's greatest accomplishment was him. As he adds it's not about the lair or the loot, but how everyone enjoys doing it together as they all took the place as theirs. Well, I'm guessing you enjoyed the movie. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing recaps on this channel. Thanks for watching, and watch out for more.